You good?
Yep, I see you.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. I see you there. Hello. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sound is good. Perfect. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Monday morning. Welcome, welcome to my live. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now since 1993. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live.
All right, hello everyone. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered.
Mhm.
Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug. So
Mhm.
stick around until the end.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. So many people joined us so
Mm,
fast. Hello, hello.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
All right, and again, our like goal today is 40,000 likes, so keep on tapping the screen. All right, we can get started here with 5 free questions from the comments. Feel
Okay.
free to start putting in your free questions, everyone.
Mhm.
All right, our first free question here is from Carol. Carol says, "Does Alex feel bad about not giving me anything for my birthday?"
Yes, honey. I will say that it does feel like there was an intent for it to be something personal, but it feels like I held back. So yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
our next question is from Katie. Katie says, "What year will I get pregnant and gender?"
So it looks like it's going to be beginning of 2025 and they're saying a little girl. Yeah.
All right, our next one is from Kylie. Kylie says, "Will I do okay for my 2 exams today?"
You will, honey. I will say just study in between, okay? So that you're the type of person that cramming helps a lot. So if you look at it, skim over it before you go back in or go in for your second one, you'll do just fine, I hear. Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Esmeralda, who is our top gifter at the moment.
Nice.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda says, "Is my relationship with Eileen over?"
Unfortunately, I hear yes.
All right, and our last question, just for the moment, is from Jory. Hello, Jory, who says, "Will my date with Cole go well?"
It will. Yes. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much,
Mhm.
everyone. And thank you, Adita and Esmeralda, for the gifts.
Yeah, thank you so much, you guys.
All right, and remember to keep on tapping the screen, everyone. At 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. All right, and we can get started here with our list of questions.
Okay, sounds
Hello.
good.
All right, our first question here today is from Michelle Placencia.
Hi,
Welcome back,
Michelle.
Michelle. Michelle gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
All right, Michelle's first question here. She says, "Hi, Rebecca and B. Hope you ladies had a good weekend.
You too, honey.
I was a bit sad about not being able to see Fernando this weekend, and he also admitted to being bummed. We did talk briefly last night because he is helping me with a class. How is he feeling about helping me?"
Good. He feels good when he's helping. Yeah. It's a good way for you to bond.
All right. Michelle's next question is, "I have your voice in the back of my head telling me he won't be in this in and out energy for long. How will Fernando show me more?"
Well, I mean, he'll be more available when he can be. Obviously, with you guys being sick, that's not possible. But when you're healthy, it is. So he'll be around more. Yeah,
All right. Michelle's next question is, "How is Fernando currently feeling about me?"
it feels good when he thinks about you. It does feel like excitement, and I would say more into you than before, for sure. Yeah.
All right. Michelle's next question is I felt like last night's phone conversation was rushed, yet he reassured me he was happy too when I asked about us and how I was happy reconnecting again.
Mhm.
Why did I feel like it was rushed? Am I overthinking it because maybe he is still tired from being sick?
Yes, yes. I don't feel like it was a rushed conversation. It does feel to me like both of you need recovery time. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is how is Fernando really feeling about us reconnecting?
It feels really good, honey, and I want you to just be excited about that connection, okay? Don't overthink it. Try not to focus too much on your fears. Really just focus on the excitement and the enjoyment of being around each other, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Mhm.
Oh, she gets one more question here, actually.
Okay.
All right, Michelle's last question is do you see Fernando wanting to bring up rescheduling, seeing each other soon? If
Yeah.
so, when?
When you guys are no longer sick, I hear yes, you will see each other, and it feels to me like it's still a couple of weeks away, but you will see each other very soon. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
I'm going to go over our list here. So if you
Okay.
have donated to get on our list to get your questions answered, just keep your ear out for your name. All right. Next up on our list is BP. Then we have Bianca Al. Then Alana Pollock. Then Bianca Burgos. Then Alexis B. Then Anita B. Then Mandy S. Then Bianca Al. Then Adita Abrink. Then Aaron Early. Then Melissa Bray. Then Mark Andre. Then Cheryl D. And that's it for now. Thank you
Perfect.
so much, everyone.
Mhm.
And if you would like to get your questions answered and be put on our list that I just read, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And as you can see, our prices are posted right on the screen. All right. Next up on our list here is BP. Welcome back.
Hey.
Who gets 2 sets of questions.
Perfect.
All right. Her first question here is do you still hear James and I are meant for each other and will be together, marriage and kids? I trust you, and that's why I asked to feel better, lol.
Yes, honey, I still hear that. It's going to take some time, of course, with James being as stubborn as he is, and also with his fear around relationships. It takes time for him to get over that. But yeah.
All right. Her next question is though he's not ready to commit now, if he does think of settling, does he only think of me for potential, or does he see the potential in anyone else he's been with too? Am I number one? Forbid there's a list, lol.
There's no list. There's no list. Um, I will say this: he doesn't think much about settling down yet. That comes in a little while, is what I hear. But when he thinks about you, it's definitely somebody that he wants around. Okay.
All right. Her next question is does he still want to make it work knowing my expectations with him? Does he feel it's an ultimatum?
He does feel it's an ultimatum, but I hear that he hasn't turned away from you. So it does feel to me like he's still connected and he still wants you around. He still wants you in his life.
All right. And her next question here is after his cousin talks me up to him, will I see any change in him in the month of November? If so, how so?
I wouldn't say it's going to be too drastic of a change. The what you're going to notice or what you're going to see from him going forward is more contact. And more him initiating contact, not you so much reaching out.
All right. Her next question is if his cousin is intoxicated when she talks to him, that'll be great because she gets passionate, lol. Do you hear what she'll say, perhaps?
I mean, lots of great things is what I hear. It doesn't they're not giving me specifics of what she's going to say, honey, but she really likes you, so it's definitely going to be a good thing. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is you've given advice. My problem is to let go of the doubt. I'm really trying to believe and have faith deep in my heart to know James and I will be what we can be.
Mhm.
Does Spirit think I'm doing okay?
Um, for the most part, I would say 90%. There's a bit of you that still has that fear that sneaks in, and it's okay. You're allowed to have your feelings. It's just don't put your emphasis or energy into them. When it comes up, just acknowledge that that's your old momentum, your old way of thinking, but this is how I choose to think now. And really feel what it feels like to feel different about it, okay? So don't let your fears be the feeling that you hold on to.
All right. Her next question is I was on the highway and nodded off and felt someone yank my hair back to wake me up.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a woman guide? I feel she's with me the most. I
Yeah.
felt my brother too, but it wasn't him, I don't feel.
No, it was definitely your guide. It was definitely your guide waking you up, and it does feel like your female guide for sure.
All right. And her last question here is I find myself starting to cry or worry, then almost instantly I calm down and declare that I'm okay and it'll all work out. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to stop self sabotaging.
Yes, that's good. That's exactly what you should be doing. And when you have that experience, honey, where the emotions come up and they feel bad, you want to try to focus yourself on something positive. So if you have to, go on YouTube, go on TikTok, look at something that's more positive, something that's more in alignment with what you're looking for in your life, okay? And that'll keep you out of that energy. It'll help shift you.
All right. Thank you so
Mhm.
much. That's it for BP.
All right.
And thank you so much, Adriatica46, for sending the heart.
Nice. Thank you, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Bianca Al. Hello,
Hello.
Bianca. Her question is will me and Muhammad continue to look at each other, or could it develop something more? If yes, what will it develop to?
So what I hear with you and Muhammad is this isn't your match, like relationship wise. They're saying this is somebody who is kind of a temporary emphasis in your life. So I don't see this being your person. I don't see this developing into something more serious. It's just this is a bit of a, how do I put this? Like to boost your confidence in yourself is what I hear. So this person and this energy is this just there to help you feel better about who you are so that you can attract your person is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her
Okay.
for now.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Mom of Two Boys and Lena Kristen, for the gifts.
Aw,
You guys
thanks,
are
guys.
awesome. All right. Our next question here is from Diane Robles.
Hi,
Hello,
Diane.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Diane gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is Hi, Rebecca. Please help. I'm so depressed and have horrible anxiety. Are Mike and I done? He told me he doesn't want to date after a small comment of me asking to see him. Is there still a connection?
So it's not just that comment. It's just been the energy behind it, honey. Remember, I told you Mike is very energy sensitive, even if he doesn't realize it or recognize it. It doesn't feel like you're completely like done. It doesn't feel like he closed that door. However, he does need some time and he needs some space from you for now. Okay, so don't let your anxiety get in the way of things. Just allow yourself to just be within yourself. Do some work within yourself until that door opens up again. It does feel like he needs space, okay? So if you don't give him that energetically as well as physically, you're going to push him away. So just give him the space that he needs and work on yourself during that time.
All right. Diane's next question is When will I hear from him again? We haven't talked. I feel so hopeless. I don't know what he feels for me. He didn't answer my message.
Yeah, because he needs the space right now. He will talk to you again, honey. It's just a few weeks away. It's not that long, okay? It does feel to me like when he does talk to you again, it's going to be more about what he needs from you and how he needs the relationship to feel, okay? He needs it to be a little bit less intense and less pressure and more just a relaxed, casual, fun thing. It will grow into something more if you can allow it to be a casual, fun thing, okay?
All right. And Diane's last question she says Will he end up talking to me again, or is he just done with me? Please help me. I
No.
don't know what to expect with Mike. I'm scared
Yeah.
he's going to ghost me again.
No, he's not going to ghost you. It does feel like he's going to take a break from you though. So I would just leave him, let him be. Don't message him for at least 2 weeks, okay? So nothing for at least 2 weeks. And during that 2 week period, you can work on how you're feeling, do some journaling, do some meditations, do some like mindset, watch some mindset videos and that type of thing, just to help elevate your mood and get you more into alignment to accepting a relationship and not worrying about losing one, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Diane. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Alana Pollock. Hello,
Hello
Alana.
again.
Welcome back. Alana gets 1 question.
Okay.
Get ready to screen record. All right. Alana says, Good morning,
Good
beautiful
morning, honey.
ladies. Will Jeb reach out this week or next week? Thank you as always.
It feels like it'll be next week for you guys. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Alana.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Bianca Burgos. Hello, Bianca.
Hello.
Bianca gets 3 questions.
All right. Perfect.
Her first question here is Has Leo been feeling drawn and pulled to reach out the longer we don't speak?
Yes. Yes. The more distance you put between or the more time between, it makes him curious. No.
All right. Her next question is Will I hear from him this week, if not next week?
It doesn't feel like it'll be this week. It feels like the beginning of November. Yeah.
All right. And Bianca's last question is, has he been thinking about pursuing a relationship with me?
He's thought about you a lot. I wouldn't say he's necessarily ready to pursue a relationship, but he is definitely thinking about you. It goes both ways. Anytime that you think about Leo, Leo thinks back about you. So it's like think about like a guitar string and you pluck that string and the vibration goes to him and then it's it's back and forth.
All right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Bianca.
Yes.
Our next question here is from Alexis B. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
Okay. Hello. Welcome back, honey.
Her first question here, she says, "Hi, ladies.
Hey.
I know you previously said I'd be at my current job for a little while and there would be opportunities for progression. Do you hear what type? I'm hoping to move away from customer facing roles and back into admin/HR."
Yeah, it does feel to me more into the HR situation. It does feel like you need to take some kind of certification though. So you may want to look. It doesn't feel like you have to go back to school per se, but you definitely are going to need some kind of certification to get into the HR department. This feels like it's going to be early next year. So it's not happening this year for you. Okay. Yeah. But you will definitely do better in HR. It's more your forte, it's more who you are.
All right, her next question, she says, "I've been in my head lately, so I'm not sure if that's why or if the energy has changed on his part, but things feel weird. So, is Hakeem interested in or speaking to anyone else romantically?"
I wouldn't say that there is anybody else romantically in Hakeem's life. It does feel to me like there has been a lot going on in both of your lives, and so you both feel very distracted and busy. It's on both sides. It doesn't feel like it's just on Hakeem's side. It feels like you're busy too, and it just hasn't lined up for you guys. It hasn't worked out very well the last little while. That'll balance out, so don't worry about that.
All right, and Alexis's last question, she says, "Do you still hear he'll make things clearer this month? Thank you both as always."
Yeah, yeah. When you guys have time to actually spend time together, because it feels like there hasn't been a lot of that, um, you'll have a nice talk about things. And don't be too pushy about it, but you'll be able to open up, I hear.
All right, thank you so much, Alexis.
Hmm.
Our next question is from Anita B. Hello,
Hi,
Anita,
honey.
who gets 5 questions.
Okay, welcome back.
Anita's first question, she says, "Good morning, ladies, and happy Monday. My
Hmm.
son has a piano recital on Saturday. How do you think it will go, and how will he feel about it?"
It's going to go well. It looks like it's going to be, I mean, it's successful. He's going to be nervous, so I would talk him up, but it's going to go well, I hear. It's going to be good.
All right. Her next question is, "I'm staying away from participating in B's Zooms and lives when he's with the third party. It just doesn't feel comfortable, so I don't join at those times. So it's been about a week or so since we've talked instead, usually communicating almost every day.
Mhm.
Is he thinking about me, and does he miss me?"
You do come up, yeah. So you have to understand that, you have made an impact in his life, and so when you're not there, it is noticed.
All right. Anita's next question, she says, "What do you hear as an updated time frame for when he will stop wearing the necklace and when he and the third party will break up?"
So it does feel to me like it's pretty imminent, so it's right around the corner. They're not I'm going to say they're not in as good a space as they present themselves to be. So what you see, when they're doing their talks and whatnot, it's not necessarily as good as it seems. Okay. So I don't want you to feel bad when you see them being happy and things like that because they actually bicker a lot, is what I hear. So they do have their problems, even though it doesn't always seem that way when you see them together. Okay. The timeline really is um very fluidic, so that can shift and change depending on situations. What I hear with them right now is they will make it through the next month or two, and then it does feel to me like there's a lot of friction. Yeah.
All right. And her next question here, she says, "What do you hear as an updated time frame for when he will start having romantic feelings towards me and when we would start dating or being in a relationship?"
So again, for him, he won't even allow himself to think about another person until he is available to do so. I would say for the two of you to really connect in that way, it doesn't happen until next year for you guys. But he thinks about you already as it is, so you're already kind of a part of that energy. So you're already a part of his mind and you're already part of his thoughts. It's just not romantic yet. Yeah.
All right. And Anita's last question, she says, "General, thank you, ladies."
So during this time, the next 5 months are really pivotal. It's very important for you to get clear on who you are, honey. So focusing on your spiritual gifts, focusing on the direction you want your life to take, because things are about to get different and they're shifting and changing more into the alignment of who and what you are. and less of this person that you've been for the last few years. Okay. So you're shifting into a new dynamic and a new understanding of yourself. And your guides really want you to take a look inside and really work through who do you want to be and how do you want to be in the world. Because once you take up that energy, you're unstoppable, honey.
All right. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Anita.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually gets 3 more questions after
Perfect. All
this.
right. Thank you so much, honey.
All right. 3 more questions for Anita.
Mm.
Anita's next question here, she says, "Hello again. This morning or last night, I woke up startled to hear a woman's voice saying my name. Who was this?"
No, it's your guides, honey. I've had that happen before. Let me just see. So I get uh Helena, I think is her name. So Helena is what I would call her.
All right. Anita's next question is, "Does B have spiritual gifts?"
I would say for him, very charismatic. I would say very empathic, so emotionally aware. I would definitely say that he's affected by people's emotions, and he tends to shy away from people with lower vibrational energy. So people who are depressed, or people who are mean, or people who are rude, he tends to steer away from.
All right. And Anita's last question is, "When do you see B going back to Florida from the trip he's on now?"
So 2 weeks, they say. So it's a back and forth type of thing, is what it feels like. So I'm traveling quite a bit over the next 3 months, is what it feels like for him.
All right. Thank you so much, Anita. That's it for
Yes.
her.
All right.
All right. Remember, everyone, 40,000 likes is our like goal today if you're just joining us. So keep on tapping the screen. We are almost halfway there.
Wow. Good job, everyone.
All right. I'm going to go over our list again here.
Okay.
So if you have donated to get on our list and get your questions answered, just keep your ear open for your name.
Sounds good.
All right. Next up on our list is Mandy S., then Bianca Al, then Adisa Avrink, then Aaron Early, then Melissa Bray, then Mark Andre, then Cheryl D., then Jaina Bell, then Lauren Wallace, then Jane Cooper, then Inga Sivkane, then we have Imani F., then Meredith Johnson, then Freddie A., then Diane Robles, then Alexis Scott, then Adriana Milos, then Christian Stone, then Sandra Phelps, then Lauren Wallace, and that's it for now.
All
Thank you
right.
so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would like to get on that list that I just read and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information.
Mhm.
If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And as you can see, our prices are on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes.
Our next question here is from Mandy S. Hello, Mandy, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Mandy's first question is it time for me to move on from my relationship with Roger completely?
Not completely, not yet. They're saying you are on the way to moving on from this, but it doesn't feel like it's like cut and dry. So I'm hearing it's a slow movement away. So they're not saying slam the door. They're saying do it in the right timing, slow it down. It feels to me like you are moving away from each other, but it's not an overnight thing, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Mandy's next question is Roger going to respond to my messages?
Yes.
All right. And Mandy's last question is when will things improve between Roger and I?
Mm-hmm. So I'm not seeing things getting better in the sense of us being more committed or more connected. It's more us being able to communicate without anger, frustration, and spitefulness. So that seems to be happening more in November, December than now, unfortunately. So
All right.
okay.
Thank you so much, Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Bianca Al. Hello again, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Bianca's first question, she says, "Hello, ladies. So I saw Mohammed at the gym a few days ago in the evening. We don't see each other usually at that time, only in the afternoon, so I was surprised to see him.
Mhm.
What did he think when he saw me?"
It feels like he was surprised as well, again, for the same reason, because you usually don't see each other at that time. I almost feel like this was on purpose energetically for the two of you to ignite a little bit of energy, is what I hear. Okay. So it did activate a little bit, I hear. of something. A little bit of feelings is what I hear. Yeah.
All right, Bianca's next question is, what does he think of me?
When you come up in his mind, it's more of he doesn't let his mind get carried away. He's very respectful when he thinks about you, which is a good thing because that's not always the case. I hear that it is good, and I think you should try talking to Muhammad a little bit more. Is what I hear. So more communication if you can. So if you see him again, ask him afterwards if he wants to go for a coffee or something. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Bianca's next question, she says, do I come off as desperate when I look at him? I try my hardest not to. Does
Not
he
at all.
like when I look? Does he
Yes.
even look at me?
He looks at you, honey. And he definitely is appreciative of the fact that you look, and you do not come off as desperate at all because you're very cautious and careful about it. So, yeah. But he doesn't see that you look as much as you do. I will say. Yeah, so you're good at hiding it, I guess.
All right, Bianca's next question, she says, has he noticed that I'm from the same country as him? Is it a plus for him?
I don't think that he does know that. It would be, I feel. Yeah. I think when he knows that it would be a good thing. Yeah.
All right, and Bianca's last question, she says, so on the way down to my car, he was on the way to his car too. But I noticed that he looked around, maybe to look after me, and then when I drove my car, he speeded very fast and very noticeable. What was his motive?
To get your attention, I hear. That's why I'm saying you should just invite him out for a coffee the next time you see him. You're going to be out anyways, right? So you might as well just go for a coffee together.
All right, thank you so much, Bianca. That's it for her. And thank you so much, Amber, for the gift,
Thanks,
and
Amber.
Andrea for subscribing.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Woohoo.
All right, and that was Amber Lee.
Yes.
All right, our next question here is from Adita Abrink. Welcome back, Adita, who gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Adita's first question here is, hello, ladies. Nice to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I told you before about issues of one employee. Now he finished work at our company. The last day is the 8th of November. The biggest problem that he talks a lot of lies to other employees, and we see that she believes him because when my husband explained today what they need to clean, the girl did not. She did not nice movements behind the back of my husband, and he said that is not okay. What he and her do. I feel that he wants all the employees to leave our company. How will that be?
That's not going to happen, so don't worry about that. He might take a couple with him, I hear. But that's okay because if they're that distracted and able to be that swayed, you don't want them in your company anyways, and they're replaceable. You'll find people more in the right vibration anyway, so don't panic, okay?
All right, Adita's next question, she says, it's so difficult to find new good employees. Will we find them?
You will. Yeah. It looks like you're going to get 3 new employees, honey. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, do you see when we move from our company local maybe soon this month?
No, not this month. It feels to me more towards the end of November.
All right, her next question, she says, my son is autistic and he doesn't eat everything. It's very difficult with food and he eats products of milk. You
Mhm.
mentioned that is not good for him. If I take that away, so I don't know what to give him because he doesn't eat fish, meat, chicken, so it's very difficult. Can I get some guidance on how to help him that he starts to eat different food, not the same?
So what I would say is if he has a hard time with certain products, what I would say is try giving it to him in a different way. So you can try with milk products, there's always alternatives. So you can use different types of milk products that aren't cow's milk. And that's really the issue for him. So if he likes cheese, you can always find alternatives for cheese. If he likes cow's milk, you can always find an alternative. What I would say is to get him to eat other things, dress it up, make it fun. I don't know how else to describe it, but basically like put colorful fun on the plate, even like making a story with it if you can, that kind of thing. It'll help just make it more interesting and desirable to eat.
All right, and her last question here, she says, how will it be with my son and will it get better? Because he goes to daycare 3 days and sick, a few days daycare and sick. If it
Mhm.
will be in the future, then it'll be difficult to travel to Georgia or other things.
Mhm.
Thank you so much and have a beautiful day.
So what I hear for him is once you can get his diet a little bit more let's say advanced so that he's eating a little bit more in alignment for what his body needs, he won't get as sick as he does. He's got a very sensitive system. I mean, just the fact that he's autistic shows that he's a very sensitive soul. So what you're going to want to do is really clean up what he's eating. Just again, avoid things that are not good for him, things that are processed or have food dye, that type of stuff, so that he can really have a healthier system. If you do need help with that, there's lots of information with like your doctor can give you like a guideline of what kind of foods to eat, a naturopath if you have one. Even you can look, there's like online nutritional things that you can look at that can help you just to have a better guideline as to what his body should have. I know it's difficult because he doesn't want to eat, but there's ways around it. Okay. And it will get better. It's just going to take him getting a healthier system in what he's taking in, what he's eating.
All right. Thank you so much, Adita. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Erin Early. Hello,
Hey,
Erin.
honey.
Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Erin's first question, she says, "Good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
I've been having these dreams about questions I have with Kenny, but either I don't ask him or he doesn't quite answer in real life. So, are the dreams just dreams, or am I visiting him and he is answering in the dream because it's easier?"
It feels like it is you doing a visit, honey. For you, it's easier. Not necessarily on the other end. It's more for you to get the information that you need. I want you to think about yourself because you're very open spiritually and you're very psychic in a lot of ways. This is a way for you to understand more broadly what's going on around you in your environment. Okay. So pay attention to the information coming through. And if you do need to, write it down.
All right, Erin's next question is, "The busy season is coming at work. Will I find someone to help or will I be on my own?"
No, you'll have some help. Yeah, you'll have help.
All right, and Erin's last question, she says, "General, please."
So for you, honey, again, because you are somebody who is very open, you do have to monitor and you do have to clear your energy and take care of yourself. So specifically with your empathic abilities, so clearing your energy field on a regular basis. I do it daily, sometimes multiple times a day, depending on what I'm doing. So you can do that through having a shower, a bath, um, listening to meditations, doing anything that is for you. Okay. Self love, self care will help a lot. Goes very far, goes very far for you, especially. You need to have a little bit more of a practice where you're clearing and taking care of yourself because you take care of others more so than yourself. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Erin.
Mhm.
I'm going to go over our list again here.
Okay.
1 second. All right, so if you have donated to be on our list to get your questions answered, just keep your ear open for your name. I'm going to read it now. All right, next up is Melissa Bray, then Mark Andre, then Cheryl D, then Jana Bell, then Lauren Wallace, then Jane Cooper, then Inga Sivkane, then Imani F, then Meredith Johnson, then Freddie A, then Diane Robles, then Alexis Scott, then Adriana Milos, then Christian Stone, then Sandra Phelps, then Lauren Wallace, then Adriana Milos, then Michelle Placencia, then Bianca Al, then Jane Cooper, and that's it for now. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, and again, if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And if you haven't noticed, we have our prices right on the screen. They're super fun. Going past. All right. Our next question here is from Melissa Bray. Hello. Melissa. Welcome back. Welcome here. Melissa gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question, she says, "Hi, girls. I just wanted to know, will John definitely reach out first, even if I don't?"
John will reach out. Yes. Yeah. What I want you to really focus on, because what they're showing me is that you have a lot of fear and resistance that it's going to happen. You've got to work on that energy and you really have to be more in that receiving and receptive energy. Okay. So really let go of your fear. And the easiest way to do that is through meditation and really check in. Where's that fear come from? It's coming from your past relationships is what I hear. John and you are not the same thing. And there is there is a little bit of resistance coming from you that things are going to work out. So we got to clear that energy, okay?
All right. Melissa's next question is, has he been thinking about me? And if so, what?
Yeah, he thinks about you a lot, especially about you physically is what I hear. So there's been a lot of fantasizing. Yeah.
All right. And Melissa's last question is, general for me and John. Thank you.
Relax. You've got to let it happen. Stop overthinking things and really just be open and receptive to being in this serious situation with him, okay? Yeah. Relax.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, and there is 10 minutes left to donate,
Wow.
everyone. 10 more minutes left to donate to get on the list. So again, if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And again, there's 10 minutes left to donate to get on the list, everyone. 10 more minutes left. All right. Our next question here is from Mark Andre. Hello,
Hey, Mark.
who gets 3 questions.
All right. Welcome back, honey.
Mark's first question is making a move to PPSNB a good move personally and professionally?
So it's different from what you're used to, is what they're saying. It's not going to be a simple transfer of things. So you're going to have a bit of a learning curve. I don't get resistance to it per se, but it definitely is different from what you're used to. Okay, honey. So you are going to have to kind of relearn things. Yeah.
All right. Mark's next question is what's in store for C and connection wise in the next 3 months?
So I see you guys getting closer. Definitely spending more time together and being more open and honest with each other is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And Mark's last question here is any insight on Zola, my dog?
So Zola's going to be okay. I mean, it's going to take some time for everything to be back to normal. Actually, let's just say it's not going to be completely back to normal, but pretty close. So there is always going to be a bit of an issue, but nothing that we have to go and do anything about. It's just the way it is. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Mark. That's it for him.
Okay.
I'm just going to go over our list again here. All right, so again, if you have donated to be on our list to get your questions answered, just keep your ear open for your name. I'm going to read it again. All right, next up on our list is Cheryl D., then Jana Bell, then Lauren Wallace, then Jane Cooper, then Inga Sivkane, then Imani F., then Meredith Johnson, then Freddie A., then Diane Robles, then Alexis Scott, then Adriana Milos, then Christian Stone, then Sandra Phelps, then Lauren Wallace, then Adriana Milos again, thank you so much, then Michelle Placencia, then Bianca Al. After Bianca is Jane Cooper, then Mariana Gasca, then Zilia Kenyon. After Zilia is Daphne Chakawa, then Amber Lee, then Christina Gibbs. All right, that's it for now.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you have about 10 minutes left to donate to get on the list, everyone. A little bit less than 10 minutes. So if you would like to do that, just go to the link in the bio. All right, our next question here is from Cheryl D. Hello,
Hello,
Cheryl.
honey.
Cheryl gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, hi, ladies. Hope you're well. The last day you said me and Gerard would reconcile over the holidays, and I know you said things will be slow, but when we do reconcile, will things be successful between us?
Yes, they will. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will there be any more children for me and Gerard?
I don't hear a yes for that. Sorry, honey.
All right. And Cheryl's last question is, how will the court case go for Gerard in November?
It feels like it's going to be okay. There's a few not so easy situation, but it definitely feels like it's going to be okay. I hear it's going to work out. It's just not all in his favor, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Cheryl. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Jana Bell. Hello, Jana, who gets 3 questions.
Okay, sounds good.
Jana's first question is, do you have any messages from my spirit guides?
So for you, honey, they show me your hands. You're somebody who's actually here for healing work. Healing work can look like a few different things. So you can go into like physical healing, which is like nursing, paramedic, massage. reflexology, or you can go into energy work, which is Reiki, quantum healing, working with the energies of people. I hear for you, you should learn some energy healing just so that you understand it, but nursing feels like the right path for you. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is anything you could save me with. Oh, sorry. Anything you could. It says anything you could save with me health wise. See, yeah.
Probably.
Anything you could see with me health wise.
I will say that it does feel like you are a bit fatigued. It does feel chronic. So I would look at some of the food that we're eating. Avoid lots of sugar if you can. You can eat sugar. It's just don't eat lots of it, is what I hear. It's too much really bogs down your system, causes inflammation and fatigue, is what I hear for you. Yeah.
All right. And Jana's last question is I have 2 sons in early 20s. Do you foresee any relationships coming?
I do hear yes. So one is going to have their forever person. It feels like your oldest in 2 years. The other one, it's about 4 years away.
All right. Thank you so much, Jana. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. There is now 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to donate to get on the list. So, again, if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered before our 5 minutes are up, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And our prices are right on the screen.
Yay. So much easier, hey?
Yeah. All right, and again, there is about 5 minutes left to donate to get on the list, everyone. 5 more minutes left. All right, and we are more than halfway to our like goal. Keep on tapping, everyone. We're already at 28,000 likes, and we need to get to 40,000.
Good job, good job. Tap fast.
All right, our next question here is from Lauren Wallace. Welcome
Hi,
back,
honey.
Lauren, who gets 3 questions.
Okay, sounds good.
Lauren's first question here is good morning.
Good morning.
So we talked about how Dan said he just wants to be friends, and you said he has feelings but doesn't want to lose the friendship. He told me that he only has feelings for me on a friend level, though. Did he lie then, and why lie?
Again, because he doesn't want to, he's not yet ready to pursue a romantic relationship with that fear being there, honey. So it's important that you do just focus on the friendship for now. It's going to grow into something more, so you don't have to force it.
All right, Lauren's next question is if you think we will still end up in a commitment, when do you see that happening?
Around December, they say. Yeah.
All right, and Lauren's last question here is what will change to make him want to pursue this connection?
More time with you, more time to get to know you, and you'll have time to be closer. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Jane Cooper. Hello.
Hey, Jane.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Jane's first question is will we sell our house this year?
No, it looks like you'll sell in March. So it's next year.
All right. Her next question is will my daughters forgive me and realize the truth?
In time, they say, but it's not going to happen quickly, is what I hear. So it is going to take a bit of time and space away.
All right. And Jane's last question is will my ex-husband give me a divorce?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Jane.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you, Naomi, for all of those flaming hearts. You're awesome. All right. Our next question here is from Inga Sivkane. Hello, Inga. Welcome
honey.
back. Who gets
Mhm.
3 questions.
Okay.
Inga's first question is hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Will my relationship with Tomas last?
So it is going to be a bit of an up and down, I see. But yeah, it does look like it is going to last. It's very important that you guys stay open and communicate really well with each other, okay? So your communication levels need to stay open-hearted always. Yeah.
All right. Inga's next question is has he lied to me or hidden something from me that I wouldn't like?
No.
All right. And Inga's last question is and is there any messages I need to hear regarding my relationship with Tomas?
I think for you more than anything, the message that you need to hear is be open-hearted and trust, honey. It's definitely important that you look at this relationship differently from any relationship you've been in before because it's not the same. Much more open is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Inga. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Imani F. Hello,
Hi,
Imani,
honey.
who gets 3 questions.
Okay, sounds good.
Imani's first question is I'm in my 3rd round of interviews for the sports project manager job. If they offer me a position, should I take it?
I would take it. Yeah, it looks like it will happen too. So it's yours if you want it. Yeah,
All right. Imani's next question is even though I haven't heard back from them yet, will I hear from and get the film project manager job?
you will. Yep. And you're going to hear back from them within the next 2 weeks, I hear. It's a really heavy interviewing process, I hear. So they have a lot of candidates.
All right. And Imani's last question is I know you said Robert will reach out to me. When is he going to contact me?
Later in November, it looks like.
All right. Thank you so much, Imani. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. Our next question here is from Meredith Johnson. Hello, Meredith. Welcome back. Who gets 1 question.
Okay.
Meredith says, will I ever be a teacher at a public school where I live? What grade and when?
So it looks like, yes, it's about 2 years away though, honey. And they're saying grade 5.
All right. Thank you so much, Meredith. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, and that is it for our donate button, everyone. So we will now be closing our list and turning our donate button off. Thank you to everyone who has donated so far. You will still be answered on the live, so don't worry. And for the rest of you, keep on tapping the screen. We are almost to our like goal. We're super, super close. We only need about 5,000 likes.
We can totally do it. Yay!
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here is from Freddie A.
Hey,
Hello,
Freddie.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Freddie's first question is I always cry of overwhelming love energy whenever I connect to spirit or someone in spirit. How can I connect without ugly crying? Sorry, silly question. Thank you.
You can't. That's just your soul's reaction, honey. And there are certain people who just have that reaction to that overwhelming, unconditional, abundant love. There's nothing you can do to change your reaction. It's an incredible experience. So, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to stop yourself from crying. Sorry, honey.
All right. Freddie's next question is was that a woman ghost energy I connected earlier at work today? Thank you.
Yeah, it's an older lady. It feels like she's been there for a long time is what I hear. So, yeah, it's an older lady that has been in that space for a long time is what they're telling me. She's a very lovely, soft-spoken energy.
All right, and her Freddie's last question. He says, "Donate, please."
Yay!
Awesome. All right, thank you so much, Freddie.
You're so awesome.
All right, Freddie A is donating his last question. Let's give him a big thank you.
Thank you so much, Freddie.
All right, and yes, start putting in your questions, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Our first question here
just one question.
Oh yes, just one question. It's because we're almost to our level
I know.
All right. The first one that I see here is from Emma. Emma says, "Is Connor going to reach out to speak to me about reconciling?"
No, honey. It looks like somebody else is coming into your life that you're going to pursue a relationship with. So it's not going to be with this individual anymore.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you again, Freddie, for donating that question. You're awesome.
Yes, you are.
All right. And thank you, Amber, Flora, and Adriatica for the gifts. You guys
thanks,
are awesome
guys.
too. All right. That's it for Freddie. Our next question here is from Diane Robles. Hello Diane.
Again.
Welcome back. Diane gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, Hi. So if I have patience with him, me and Mike will work out. Or is this just going to be a fun and a fling? I don't mind staying friends right now, but I would like for us to develop into a relationship. I understand he is slow-paced with this.
Very slow-paced. And it's just because he's been hurt before, honey. And so his heart chakra is very closed off when it comes to being open and receptive in a relationship. Yes, it is just a casual thing for now. But if you can keep it at that casual level, you'll show him that you are more and he'll want more. Okay. So just give the space that's needed and you'll reconnect again. So I don't have any fear about you guys not reconnecting again, just like before. Yeah.
All right. Diane's next question is, there's no other girls, right?
No.
He's being honest and loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he doesn't want to date, I understand he isn't ready to give me that, and he's being honest. As long as we can work out, I don't mind staying. As long as there's no false hope, I don't want to be used.
No, he's not going to use you. He's not that type of person. So there isn't anybody else. I don't get any kind of feeling that there's somebody else in his life, especially relationship wise. What he's looking for right now is, how can I have this with you without it being so serious? Yeah. For
All
now,
right.
it will develop. Okay.
All right. And Diane's last question, she says, I thought this holiday we would connect and be together. Do you still see us reuniting and seeing and talking again? If he can express how he feels, I am willing to be patient for him. I really want this to happen. I feel I am sabotaging my own relationship with
Mhm.
him, and I don't want that.
Yeah, you're a bit overwhelming for him and a bit pushy energetically, and I understand that you don't want that. So it's just practice being in the now and don't worry so much about what's happening tomorrow for the two of you. When you're with him or when you talk again, really keep it more light, keep it more casual, keep it fun, keep it flirty. We don't need to make it, you've got to think about his needs, which is hard sometimes for us to do. Just because, honey, he's not ready. He's not ready for the commitment that you're looking for. If you're willing to wait for him, it will eventually get to that point, but you have to know that it's going to take some time. So he's just not at the same level that you're at, where you're ready for a relationship right now. He's just not ready.
All right. Thank you so much, Diane. That's it for
Hmm.
her. Our next question is from Alexis Scott. Hello,
Hi,
Alexis,
honey.
who gets one question.
Okay.
Alexis says, Good morning.
Good morning.
I have an interview tomorrow. Will I get this job or will it be a different job?
No, it's a different job, I hear. Yeah. You'll clash, I hear, with the person that's interviewing. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Um, one moment here. And I see that we just made it to our like goal.
Yes.
Great job, everyone. You guys are
Yay.
awesome. Give me one moment. Feel free to start putting in your questions.
Mhm.
One second here. All right. We hit that like goal super fast. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm.
And thank you again for all of the gifts. You guys are all awesome.
Yes.
Awesome tappers and awesome gifters. All right.
Always.
We can do our 5 free
5 free
questions.
question time.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Great job, everyone.
You guys are great.
All right. Our first free question here is from Minnie. Minnie says, Has Roger already bought me an engagement ring?
Not yet, but I hear has been shopping around. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Ariel, Naomi, who sent the gifts. Thank you so
Nice.
much.
Thank you so much, honey.
Ariel says, Will Ancio start talking soon? He's 5 years old and has never said any words.
Yeah. So yes, there will be some talking soon, honey. What I want you to understand is he's a star seed. So some star seeds take a little longer to get into their body fully, and star seeds typically talk more with telepathy and gestures, but he will talk. He will. Yeah. And they say by 6. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Havada. Welcome back. Havada says, Will I meet new love soon?
Next year, it's about 5 months away, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Holly. Holly says, Is my health okay?
Yeah. What I would say for you, honey, you have to take better care of yourself for sure, especially with getting more rest or sleeping properly. Um, keep on top of taking care of yourself, what you eat, exercise, and that type of thing to keep yourself in the optimal. I don't see anything like screaming out, but you definitely need to adjust some things so that you have a longer and healthier life experience. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Carrie B. Hello,
Hey, honey.
Carrie, who says, Will Matt and I hang out this week?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are
Yes,
awesome. Thank you
you
for getting
are.
us to our like goal. And thank you again, Mom of Two Boys, for the gifts. Our next like goal here is 80,000 likes. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you again,
Yay.
everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here, back to our list. Oh, and just a reminder, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be answered on the live. We're just going to be finishing off who donated before the list was closed. But again, keep on tapping, and once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions.
That's right.
All right, our next question is from Adriana Milos. Hello,
Hello.
Adriana, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Adriana's first question is, how is Joaquin going to react if I reach out to him?
It does feel to me like a little surprised, but it doesn't feel like it'll be a negative reaction. Yeah. So I say do it.
All right, Adriana's next question is, can you tell me anything about our connection?
So it does feel to me like the two of you have had past life experiences, and this connection is about opening you both up in a very heartfelt way. So this connection is to help open up the heart chakra. Yeah.
All right, and Adriana's last question is, can you tell me anything about my love life in the future?
So just know that you do have an epic love coming. Not yet. They're saying it's about 5 years away for your soulmate to come in, and you aren't quite yet there. So you're not ready for them to be a part of your experience. If they came now, you would not recognize it, is what I hear. So you have to work on yourself right now and make yourself more available and open to having somebody see you for who you really are without any kind of judgment glasses, we'll say. Okay. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much,
Hmm.
Adriana. That's it for her for now.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go over our list again here. So
Okay.
if you have donated to get on our list and get your questions answered, just keep your ear open for your name. All right, next on our list is Christian Stone, then Sandra Phelps, then Lauren Wallace, then Adriana Milos, then Michelle Placencia, then Bianca Al, then Jane Cooper, then Mariana Gasca, then Zilia Kenyon, then Daphne Chikawa, then Amber Lee, then Christina Gibbs, then Meredith Johnson, then Greg Peterson, then Tiffany Soto, then Christina Sedgwick, and that is it.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And again, our list is closed for this live, and we are not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. But again, keep on tapping the screen, and once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Thank you again, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question is from Christian Stone, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Christian's first question is, are Steven and I on a better path now? We've reconnected and are dating again.
Yes. Yeah. And what I hear is it's a very different experience this time around. You're both in better places. So it's gonna work out in a very different way. Yeah.
All right, Christian's next question is, when will he come visit me? We are long distance.
Mm-hmm. It does feel like it's gonna be in December. Not quite around Christmas, but for holidaying is what I hear. Okay. So closer to Christmas. Yeah.
All right. Christian's last question here is, will my finances and career be better soon?
It's gonna be about 2 years, but yes, they'll improve.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Sandra, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Sandra's first question is, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
My first question is there any upcoming event that I should be aware of?
So it does look like there is going to be a few different things happening. There's one thing happening in November, which feels to me like a small gathering or a small group of something. And then you've got some holiday stuff happening in December. So both months I hear very busy, and make yourself available is what they say. Yeah.
All right. Sandra's next question is there anything that I need to know about work for me?
You're doing a really good job is what I hear about, just keeping your focus on your work and not letting the other stuff get in the way. So that's good. Keeping your head down and really keeping it professional is the same message that they keep giving you, is keep it professional. Always take the higher ground. Don't get sucked into the drama. There's a lot of drama, but you aren't being involved into it. So that's good.
All right. And Sandra's last question, she says general.
So I will say for you, the next few months are going to be ups and downs. There are some challenges, but they're challenges you can overcome, and they're things that are super easy for you. So I'm not worried. It just is take one thing at a time. Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed. And if you need support, ask for it. Okay. Don't try to do everything all on your own. Ask for the help if you need it. Okay. Because there are lots of people who will help you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Yes.
That's it for her.
Sounds good.
Our next question is from Lauren Wallace.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Lauren. Lauren gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
Her first question, she says, when will Dan tell me his true feelings for me?
So that feels to me like it's still a few months away, honey. But I will say it does feel like by around the holidays, things get cozier, if that makes any sense. Okay. So you do seem to get a little closer during the holidays. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, does he think about me often? What about me crosses his mind?
Yeah. I mean, he really enjoys your company and he enjoys you, honey. He likes your personality and your outrageousness. I'm not sure what he means by that, but that's what I hear. So maybe you're just a little bit more outgoing than he is sometimes. But he thinks about you in a good light. Like I don't get any negative tendencies when he's thinking about you at all. Yeah.
All right. And Lauren's last question, she says, would distancing myself slightly right now slash backing off help some at all?
No.
Thanks,
No.
ladies.
No. What is important is that we shift our energy and our expectation more into friendship zone for now so that he can get to know you on a deeper level and then desire you because he misses you when you're not around. So not yet. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Lauren.
Hmm.
Our next question is from Adriana Milos again.
Hello.
Hello again. Who gets 3 more
Okay.
questions.
Sounds good.
All right. Adriana's first question, she says, can you tell me anything about what is going to happen with our connection if I reach out to Joaquin?
So it does feel to me like Joaquin is very slow on the receiving end or understanding of things. So you do have to be a little bit more um, upfront with what you are wanting. I will say, yeah, he just feels very old fashioned. So it is going to be you've got to be obvious. So, hey, are you free? Did you want to go for lunch? Or hey, did you want to go have a coffee? Hey, did you want to maybe go and, check out the sites, whatever it is. But you have to be obvious, otherwise he doesn't get it. Yeah.
All right. Adriana's next question, she says, anything my guides want to tell me?
So I will say for you, honey, life is too short to wait. So take a chance. It feels like it's a good thing to do. So you don't have to worry. Yeah.
Okay. And Adriana's last question is, can you tell me anything about Joaquin's current relationship?
So with Joaquin, it feels to me like um I'm not a very open individual, so a lot of the times he feels like he thinks a lot. Like I'm in my head a lot. And it doesn't feel to me like I do relationships well, unfortunately. So you might want to be ready for that. Um, it's not always going to be an easy thing with this individual. It feels to me like I fight relationships pretty badly. So just be aware of that, okay? It's a very difficult dynamic sometimes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Adriana. And I know she said that she missed her last 2 questions on her previous one. So, Adriana, the live support is in the link in her bio. Just go there and they can give you your timestamp, okay? Make sure you send them your email.
Yes.
And the lives are posted to Instagram right away and YouTube in a little bit after we are done here. If any of you miss your questions ever, or you just want to watch back your answers. All right. Our next question here is from Michelle Placencia.
Hi,
Welcome back,
honey.
Michelle, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Michelle's first question is, hi again.
Hi.
Just a few more questions.
Okay.
She says, I'm sorry for asking, but your guidance helps so much. You don't have to be
well,
sorry.
I'm glad, and you don't have to be sorry.
All right. Michelle's question, she says, you mentioned Fernando is more into me now. What was the cause of that?
I think, the way that you behave with him has been very helpful. You're not, you're doing a really good job of monitoring your own personal energy, and you haven't been pushy. You've just been open. You've been receptive to him. And even with this whole situation about getting sick, you took it really well, even though it sucked. You maybe didn't necessarily take it well within yourself, but you showed to Fernando that you took it well, if that makes sense, okay?
All right. Michelle's next question is, do you see him admitting that he is more into me, or will he just show with action?
He won't really say it with words. He'll definitely show with action, but that's still a couple of months away before he's opening up in that way. Okay.
All right. And Michelle's last question, she says, I told him last night I don't want you to feel pressured, and he said he's not.
Good.
Was he being truthful?
He was. Yeah, because you're doing a good job. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Michelle. And she
Mm-hmm.
said, spot on. All right. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Bianca Al. Hello
Hello,
again.
hello.
Bianca gets one more question.
Okay.
She says, hello again,
Hi again.
ladies. Just to have clarity, what does Muhammad think of me? Is he attracted to me? Can you please tell me more?
Yes, I hear very much. He watches you often, actually. So when you guys are around each other, he looks at you as much as you look at him, and you don't always see it as well. So there is an attraction. There is a desire to get to know you, but he is a bit on the shy side, I hear, in that aspect of things. So he's not too aggressive when it comes to pursuing. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, oh, that's it. Never mind. All right. Thank you so much, Bianca.
Yes.
Our next question then is from Jane Cooper. Hello
Okay.
again.
Hello.
Jane's first question, she gets 3.
Okay.
Her first question is, will the relationship last with my ex and his new girlfriend?
For about 7 months, I hear.
All right. Jane's next question is, will I meet my forever person?
You will. It's 2 years away for your forever person to come in, honey. You have some energy to clear. Now, with that timeline, what they say is that can be changed. You've got to get ready though. So you are not a vibrational match to your soulmate right now. There's a lot of relationship baggage that we have to clear and get out of our system so that we can be ready and receptive. And you can do that through journaling, you can do that through meditation and just healing relationship trauma in general. Okay?
All right. And Jane's last question here is, will my eldest daughter and grandchildren be okay with me not living near them?
They will. Yeah. It does feel to me like you're going to have the opportunity to visit, so they'll be fine.
All right. That's it for Jane. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thanks, Jane.
All right. Our next question here is from Mariana Gasca.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Mariana. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
All right. Mariana's first question is, hi.
Hi.
On Friday, Jesus told me we had to leave stuff just like this, and I asked him if he was already dating a girl. He said yes. I know I couldn't offer more since I'm still married, but he hasn't stopped viewing my posts. Do you see him confused?
Yeah, I would say very. It feels to me like there is an entanglement between the two of you that is still very strong. Yeah. So I would say very confused.
All right.
Yeah.
And Mariana's next question here is, will Jesus have a long-lasting relationship with that lady, or
No.
will he come back to me?
So I hear it's in and out with you. This relationship isn't necessarily his relationship, so it's not long lasting, but it doesn't feel like he's committed to you. It's like an in and out energy.
All right. And her last question, she says, when do you see me working again?
So they're saying it's going to be the beginning of next year. So towards the end of January, it looks like. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
1 second. Our next question here is from Zilia Kenyon. Welcome
Okay.
back. Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Zilia's first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Had an argument with David and his girlfriend last week. What is their next action towards me?
So I will say it does feel to me like you want to rectify that energy. The girlfriend is a bit vindictive, and so it does feel like if you don't rectify that energy, there could be some issues arising from them. Okay, mostly from her is what I hear.
All
Yeah.
right. Zilia's next question is, do you still see a breakup happening between him and his girlfriend?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And Zilia's last question is, when will David K start pursuing another relationship with me?
It looks like that's going to happen in about 3-4 months. Yeah. It doesn't feel like you guys have the opening right now, so it feels like there's a lot of with you specifically protective energy or like a boundary that you have. So it's not something that's available right now.
All right. Thank you so much, Zilia. That's it
Mm-hmm.
for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Daphne Chikawa. Hello, Daphne. Welcome back. Who
Yes.
gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
And this is Daphne's first time getting a question here like this.
Nice.
All right. Daphne says, "Hello,
Hi.
ladies. My first question is, will they place me back on the 7th semester schedule again? The school wanted me to retake a year, and it's been stressing me so far."
Yeah, it does look like you will be able to get back in the schedule you were asking for, honey. Um, it was right for them to ask you to take the year, though, I hear. But yeah, it does look like you'll get back on the schedule you need. Yeah.
All right. Daphne's next question, she says, "You said you saw relocation happening for me towards the end of the year. Will
Mhm.
this be due to work?"
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And Daphne's last question, she says, "Lastly, what does the remainder of my year look like? It's been a journey and a half so far."
Yeah, you know, it feels calmer. I hear for the next couple of months, you don't need to stress and worry as much as you have been. So things do feel a little bit more balanced. Going into 2024, there is a bit of these ups and downs. So just take them in stride, honey. Tackle each thing one at a time. Try not to get overwhelmed with what's happening because it does look like it works out really beautifully for you. You have a lot of assistance around you. So you have a lot of energy, helper energy around you. You never are alone in anything that you're going through. So don't ever worry that you're not going to be okay because it feels to me like you have a lot of helper energy around you and you're definitely going to be just fine.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you so much, Daphne.
Yes.
That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Rosa, for sending the roses. You're awesome.
You guys are. Thank you so much.
All right. And remember, everyone, keep on tapping the screen. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Hmm.
Thank you so much. Daphne said thank you so much.
Of course, of course.
All right. Our next question here is from Amber Lee.
Hi,
Hello, Amber,
Amber.
who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
And thank you to you too for the gifts.
Hmm.
All right. Amber says, "Morning, ladies. Craig and I got together Friday for a bit, but I just want to make sure that things are okay. He seemed a bit quiet. Want to make sure things are good with us. I was also shocked that he didn't tell me he got a new car.
Oh,
Maybe he thought it wasn't a big deal. Thanks."
yeah, he didn't. Yeah, things are good with you guys. And you know, his quietness, honey, is just his brooding energy. That's just the way he is. He doesn't put his stresses on you, and you already know that, right? So it has nothing to do with you. It's all the other things that go on behind the scenes in his life. With you, he's great.
All right. Amber's next question, she says, "Do you still hear if we're going to spend more time that's a relaxing time together this week or next? He was busy with Riker's party and going water sliding this weekend. I felt we were pressed for time, so I didn't stay long.
Yeah.
Thanks."
That's okay. It does, you know, the next couple of months things do get better, especially with your visiting and spending time together. So you'll spend more time together over the next couple of months for sure.
All right. And Amber's last question, she says, "Will things be okay money wise? I had told my rental company I was going to pay them bi weekly, but I held off paying Friday as I'm waiting for this additional money to come in.
Hmm.
I have to wait about 2 weeks, I was told, for the money. I didn't want to have no money until the additional money comes. I'm
Hmm.
stressed, but definitely hoping this is going to be better going forward, money and payment wise. Thank
Yes.
you."
Yeah, you're going to be fine and it is going to start to feel like you have more abundance. So, yes, it is better. It's just going to take that initial bit is what you need coming in before it starts to alleviate some of that stress for you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Amber. That's it
Mhm.
for her.
Okay.
And thank you again, Rosa and Tammy, for the gifts. You
Thanks,
guys are
guys.
awesome.
Yes.
All right, our next question here is from Christina Gibbs. Hello, Christina,
Hi,
who
honey.
gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
One moment here. Christina's first question is, "Why am I stuck on Tony so much? I constantly think about him. I always have dreams."
Yeah, it feels to me like this is a past life energy. It does feel to me like you haven't resolved a lot of energy that is entangled is what it feels like. So what I would recommend and what your guides are saying is get into a nice meditative state and visually unwrap. Your energy is literally coiled around each other. Almost looks like a DNA strand, but very tight. Okay. And just coiled around each other. So you have to visually untangle that and put his energy up into source. This will help you to not feel um so magnetically drawn. It's just unfinished energy is what they're saying.
All right, Christina's next question, she says, "What are Tony's feelings for me? What does he view me as?"
So it feels to me like there is this recognition that there's more. Not necessarily an understanding, though. It feels like you have a better understanding of your feelings and connection more so than Tony does. Um, just he recognizes that there is an attraction or a like a magnetic pull. That's about it. He's not I'm gonna say a kind of oblivious a little bit. Recognizes there's something but doesn't necessarily understand what it is.
All right. And her last question, she just says advice on this.
So what I would say, honey, is, this feels very complicated. It does feel like there's a lot of unresolved energy, but it's past life energy is what they're saying. So this is it feels like there's something you brought into this life experience. It's not your forever situation. It's for you to heal from the past experience that you had in a previous life. So this is a situation where we've got to heal from that. It's not meant to be your path or your person, if that makes sense, okay?
All right. Thank you so much,
Mhm.
Christina. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Meredith Johnson.
Hello
Hello
again.
again. Who gets one question?
Okay.
Meredith says, when will me and Tay spend more time together? Is he falling in love?
Definitely having feelings. Yes. The time together, it does feel to me like right now I'm very busy, lots going on, but it does seem to slow down around the end of November, beginning of December. And that's when I have more time, is what it feels like. So about a month away.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Our next question here is from Greg Peterson,
Hey,
and
Greg.
Greg gets 10 questions!
Nice. Woohoo.
Yay! Thank you
Hello.
so much! All right, Greg Peterson.
Mhm.
His first question here is, good morning,
Good
Rebecca and
morning.
team. Sending you warm regards and blessings. Here
Thank
are
you.
my 10 questions. He says, I am seeking guidance as to my further shamanic activation, understanding, and practice. The healing that needs to take place is not on an individual's level, so it is not about healing a person or myself, but rather is intended to heal systems that are failing to do what they are intended to do.
Mhm.
Broken systems, for instance, are the way we are treating nature in my country, or the recent child kidnapping case in which our law enforcement authorities showed serious
Mhm.
weaknesses when it comes to children's rights and discrimination. Do my guys have any guidance for me in this? Am I interpreting this correctly? And what are they advising me to do?
100% you're interpreting it right. So there is an energetic level where we can balance things. What I would say and recommend for you is that when you are thinking about the lack in certain systems, that's where you're going to want to fill in the vibration that you want and expect to see. Okay. So it's very important that we don't focus so much or get frustrated so much on what is not working and focus more on how do we rectify and fix that. I really hear with the child case that you're going to have some hand in changing some of the laws around that. And you are so good at that kind of thing. So it's something you should take up, I hear, to help really advocate more for what is the right way to deal with these situations.
All right. Greg's next question is, when busy with these broken systems, I can feel and sometimes hear and see a northern Native American from times gone by performing a ritual, singing, drumming, and using smudge like smoke to call in very special divine beings for help and guidance. What is this all about? Why do I experience this? Is this what I am supposed to do? Any guidance?
So this is a lot of the energy that you're working with. I got goosebumps when you talked about it. So that just validates for me that this is definitely in alignment with what your soul is already connected with and how you're supposed to utilize the vibration when you're not in the physical aspect of it. So there's two components. You have the physical stuff that you need to do, like going to court and pushing to change and mandate for new things. And then there's that energy aspect where when you're looking at the broken systems, you're filling in that broken space and seeing it as a line that works well. Okay. So that things are working together energetically. And that's where that energy comes in and how you're going to be able to fix that because you're going to call in those energies that you were feeling, that's what you're going to bring to the table, if that makes sense. On an energy level, they're working with you. You've got a huge array of spiritual support that is there to help you and guide you. And this is a big part of that.
All right. His next question is, any guidance on some shamanic rituals?
So I will say for you, because you've had more than one life as a shaman, there is going to be a lot that you already remember. So what I would say is Yes, you're going to want to learn some of the things that um are utilized, and it is part of your soul's already understanding, and seeking out some a shaman in your area would be the best way for you to get more in alignment with, but always in the end listen to what feels right by you. So if something is told to you and it doesn't resonate, don't practice it. But if something is told to you and you're like, I think I understand this in a different way, practice it that way, if that makes sense. Okay.
All right. His next question is, when I meditate, I often hear a single voice that is setting intentions of what I
Mhm,
should do and what I desire.
mhm,
Mostly I believe that this voice is my own, but
mhm.
sometimes I doubt sincerely that it is coming from me. Is this
Mm.
correct? Any feedback and guidance on this?
So sometimes it is your higher self. So it is your observer, that part of you that is more than this body that you are. It's your soul's understanding of things. Sometimes it is your guide coming through to nudge you in the direction that you need. So you can tell the difference, they say. So your guides tell me that you know when it is this higher self of you, and you know when it's something outside of you that is influencing or helping shape and shift you. So just, paying attention, keeping a record is a really important thing, honey, because that's going to give you um further insight later on. So writing it down or keeping track of it is really important.
All right. His next question here is, I feel that my connection to my guides is intensifying. Still, there is a great way to go yet. Can my guides give me some clear instructions on what are, for instance, the three most important things I can work on to keep improving my connection to them?
So meditation, definitely getting quiet with nature, that is important, and working with water, honey. So using water as your conduit to connect with them. Water just helps amplify it, makes it easier for you.
All right. His next question is, sometimes my dreams can be very lucid, and I have experienced some of these very powerfully, but then sometimes I can't remember a
Mhm.
thing. How can I improve remembering and understanding my dreams?
So sometimes when we don't remember the dream, it's because we were off doing a lot of heavy work. And so it's too much for us to bring it back. What you can practice is, as you're going to sleep, remind your subconscious mind that you are going to remember and would like to remember your dreams. And that will help it be more consistent. When they are really profound, it is messages, honey. So you do need to keep track of that. And definitely what they're saying is they give you future messages in your dreams. So you might record it now, and it might be something 5 years from now that happens. So it's really important to have yourself like a specific journal just for dreaming, a specific journal just for meditation, and then a specific journal just to clear your thoughts.
All right. His
Mhm.
next question here is, I want to consciously experience astral traveling. How
Mhm.
can I achieve this?
So practice. So you really do just have to practice. Being in the astral is a natural state for us. So it is something that we can do in the snap of a finger. Like it takes no effort whatsoever, because we do that every time we go to sleep at night. So it's about you being conscious of it. So instead of going to sleep to astral travel, you're going to go into a meditative state and visually astral travel, if that makes sense. And it literally just takes practice. Yeah. The more you do it, the easier it becomes.
All right. His next question is, based on guidance in past sessions with Rebecca, I've decided to use my voice and express more concerning nature destruction in my country.
Mhm.
But there are those who are hired to carry out continuous character assassination to protect those who are causing the damage.
Mhm.
Any guidance on how to end such misconduct?
So again, in that energy, when we go into that meditative state, seeing and healing it energetically so that it isn't affecting you in the physical. Okay. So you're filling in the gaps. Again, instead of looking at the situation and being frustrated or angry or upset, we're going to fill in the energy with our helper energies that we have with us that are going to heal that dynamic. Okay. So utilize the energy field the way that it is meant to be used. That way you're effectively in a more powerful position because you are energetically affecting the reality around you. Okay.
All right. His next question is, yesterday I had two meditation sessions in nature. I practiced connecting with my guides and requested to show me a hummingbird. Upon opening my eyes, I could see the hummingbird a few feet in front of me
Love
enjoying
it.
some nectar. Any guidance as to this experience and how to proceed?
So you continue to do these little experiments and ask for specific things. I mean, a hummingbird is not a common thing for a person to have. So really recognize that that is a profound experience and keep on doing that so that you can build and quantify your experience with your guides. The more we can have these physical experiences, the more they can be active in our life and our path. So they can be more interactive with us because you are practicing this communication with them. Keep doing it. Very important.
All right. And his last question here is, how can I best receive insight, as in how to serve my higher self's purpose and intentions? Any guidance from my higher self? Gratitude.
Yes. So it's very important to practice listening to your higher self. And that one isn't always easy. Um, it's more of a guidance system for us on the internal. So if you're doing something and you're getting carried away with the emotions of it, what your higher self wants you to do is resolve those emotions and look at it more as an observer. If you want to connect more with the higher self, it's about observing the situation and not being emotionally driven by the situation. Now, being here as a human being, we've come to have the emotional experience, but if you're trying to connect just with your higher perspective and being an observer, then you have to kind of work on removing the emotional aspect of things. And it really feels like what your guides are saying to you here is that for you to overcome some of the negative components of your life experience in your particular case, it feels like we have to override that emotional and use more of the understanding of energy so that we can use it. I'm going to use the word manipulate, but I really wish I had a better word for it. It's more like malleable, moving that energy in a way that we want it to be instead of it just happening the way that it's happening. Does that make sense?
All right. Thank you so much, Greg. That's
Mhm.
it for him. Those are
Thank you
great
so much for
questions
those
again.
great questions. I love it.
All right. And thank you so much, Mandy, for the roses in the heart. You're awesome.
Yes, thank you so much.
Our next question here is from Danielle Facio. Welcome back, Danielle, who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Danielle's first question here is, hello, my husband is going through something and we are going through a divorce. I'm trying to be amicable, but I feel he is always upset with me. I'm not sure why.
It's not you, honey. It really feels to me like it has this like midlife crisis kind of feel. I'm upset with myself and I'm just it's you that I am putting all of that stress on. It's not because of you and I'm not angry at you per se. It's more I'm angry at things that I've done or not done in my life and I'm using you as a soundboard to deal with it. Yeah, it's not you though. It's definitely him.
All right. Danielle's next question, she says, I am currently working for a school district. Will I be at this position for a while or will I be doing something different?
It does feel like you'll be there for about 6 more months, and then it does feel like you'll switch into something different. So there's going to be an opportunity that opens up for you that is more in alignment for what you want to do. Yeah.
All right. Danielle's next question is, will my middle daughter find a job she enjoys soon? Will it be with her current employer or something
No,
different?
something different it looks like, and it's about 2 months away for her. But yeah, she will.
All right. Her next question is, you say I will meet someone new. Can you please describe them for me?
Mhm. So it looks like they're about 5'9", tall, lanky, kind of broad shoulders, but lanky. If that makes sense. So they got like a big shoulder, but they're very skinny. Is the best way I'm going to describe. Dresses casual, uh, although looks good in dressier attire, but very casual wear is what I see. I see sort of like light brown hair to about the ear is what it looks like, and a bit messy is how they keep it. Um, yeah, almond shaped eyes is what they're saying, and a big smile.
All right. And Danielle's last question, she says, please let me know if there is anything I need to know for the next year. Thank you. You are amazing.
So for you, 2024 seems to be a better year. It feels like this year is kind of where we're planting all our seeds. So what your guides really recommend for you, honey, is be open and receptive and accepting of the things you've asked for. They're coming to you. Get out of your own way because sometimes you stop the momentum of the things you've planted to grow. 2024 is where you're going to have things start to grow, and then going into 2025 you start to basically harvest those things. Okay. So you have a lot coming up in the next year and you got to really keep your focus on what you want and be happy and excited and open and receptive to the things you've asked for because they're coming. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That's
Mm-hmm.
it for Danielle.
Okay.
And thank you so much, everyone, for all of those gifts. That was amazing. We
Aw,
got
thanks,
tons of gifts
guys.
from Mom of Two Boys, Rosa, Amber Lee.
Aw, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much. Rosa sent to Rosa.
I
All
love it.
right. Our next question here is from Tiffany Soto.
Hi,
Welcome
Tiff.
back, Tiffany, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Tiffany's first question, she says, "Hello, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Curious, is Rylan a soulmate or a twin flame?"
Soulmate energy. Yeah, the twin flame energy can be very chaotic. It doesn't have the same kind of feel. Yeah.
All right. Tiffany's next question is, "My brother is wondering where or how will he meet his forever girl?"
It looks like it's going to be somebody that is a part of the friend group. So it feels like I'm going to be introduced to this individual through somebody I know on the outskirts, though. So it's not somebody who's around a lot. It's somebody who comes in periodically. So more of an acquaintance of friends is what it looks like. Yeah. And it looks like they're coming in next year for him.
All right. And Tiffany's last question is, "How do you see Rylan reaching out, phone number, message?"
It looks like it'll be social media, like texting over social media is what it looks like. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Tiffany. And thank you so much for those really cool gifts, Amber. Amber sent us a spider on a web.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Halloween.
And thank you, Amanda, for the hand heart.
Aw, thank you, honey.
Those are so fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Christina Sedgwick. Hello, Christina, who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Christina's first question, she says, "I sent Tony a request on Snap and he accepted about a week ago. I heard he was happy I sent it. This past Friday, he randomly removed me even though there was no fighting or communication. I'm curious as to why he removed me."
It does feel like there was somebody noticed and said something, and for whatever reason, it made him act that way. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's like a third party involvement.
All right. Christina's next question is, "Do you see when Tony will reach out again?"
Yeah, they say the beginning part of December.
All right. Christina's next question is, "When do you see me getting a new job? Will I be happy with the new position?"
You will. It does look like it's going to be in the new year though. So they're saying around mid-January.
All right. Christina's next question is, "Will my divorce with Shane go smooth in December?"
It will, honey. You know, there's going to be a bit of compromising, but it looks like for the overallness of it, it does feel like, good. It's a ending of a chapter, but in a good way, I hear. Yeah.
All right. And her last question, she says, "Can you see what possible soulmates do for a career?"
Yes. It does look like somebody who works with their hands. I hear it. Yeah. Higher up in construction, so they're not necessarily like the bottom workers, but it does feel like I'm in construction or somehow involved with the constructing of new things.
All right. Thank you so much, Christina. That's
Mm-hmm.
it for her.
Okay.
All right. And we are on our last question here on our list.
Wow, that went fast.
Our question is from Bia, who is a newbie. Hello, Bia.
Hi.
Welcome. They get 5 questions.
Perfect.
Bia's
Out with a
first
bang, eh?
question. Pardon?
Out with a bang, eh?
Yeah. Bia's first question, she says, "Hello, my name is Bia. Will anything happen between Em and I this week when we go together?" Oh wait, 1 second. 1 second here. Sorry, I'll give you
Yeah.
1 moment. All right, I think we just have to edit something on there.
Okay.
So give me 1 moment.
No worries.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. All of those gifts, all of the tapping, all of the questions today. You guys are awesome.
You are.
All right, we're good.
You got it?
All right.
Okay.
Again, our next question here is from Bia, who gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
All right. Bia's first question here is, "Hello, my name is Bia. Will anything happen between Em and I this week when we are together?"
Um, so yes, not quite as far as you're expecting is what I hear, but yes, you're opening that energy up this when you're together. So yes, yeah,
All right. Bia's next question is, will Em go back to being the same like we were before?"
gradually. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Bia's next question is, will Mr. Hibbard get better mentally and go back to like how he was, or at least close to? Our family is suffering with the
Yeah.
changes.
No, it doesn't look like there's going to be a recovery, unfortunately, honey. So you guys are going to have to get accustomed and used to the way things are. Yeah.
All right. Bia's next question is, do you see we're dating in the future, or will we just be a friends with benefit thing? LOL.
Feels like friends with benefits. Yeah, it feels more casual. Yeah.
All right. And Bia's last question is, will Mrs. TK finally accept she's in love with me and do something about it?
No. There is a lot of shyness in that aspect of things. So it really feels like I'm way too afraid. Is what I hear. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Bia. That was
Yes.
it for her. And that is it for our list.
We
Thank
did
you so
it.
much, everyone. That
All
was
right.
great.
Okay. So it's giveaway time, so don't leave.
All right. Yes, keep on staying here. And you want to go over
Yeah.
what to do?
So we're going to give away for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on TikTok, an audience member on TikTok, and an audience member on Instagram. And then also a Rebecca Dragonheart mug to one of you guys. So what you got to do is put your name in with a purple heart if you've been here before, and put your name in with a yellow heart if you are brand new. Okay. And spam us on Instagram and on TikTok. Okay, guys?
Thank you so much for a great live, everyone.
Yeah. We'll be back on again later today. So if you aren't already on our emailing list and you do want to get notified when we're going live, there is a sign up sheet on my link in my bio. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We'll do our subscriber first.
Yeah. Let's do 5.
Sure. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yep. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
and
and
5. Who is it?
Our subscriber winner is BP.
Nice.
Yay!
All right, BP, what did you win? You won an extra question. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. So just go to the link in my bio, honey, and click the I am a winner button and fill out your information there. Okay, honey? All right. Live audience member from TikTok. Let's do 3 scrolls.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Go.
1,
2,
2,
and
3. Our winner is Claudia, Nike, and Bia.
All right,
Yay!
Claudia, you got an extra question. Woohoo. So again, go to the link in my bio, click the I am a winner button, and fill out your information, okay? We're going to go over to Instagram. So come on over, guys. Spam, spam, spam.
I see a few here.
You see a few there?
Yeah.
Okay, you pick a number.
Let's do 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah. All right,
Go.
ready?
Yep.
1,
2,
2,
and
3. Our winner is Kim B. Hill 5.
All right, Kim B. Hill 5, you got an extra question, honey. Yay! So head up to the link in my bio, click the I am a winner button, and fill out your information, okay? And we're going to do our mug now.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do our mug. So it's a Rebecca Dragonheart original made for you guys. You can't get this anywhere else, only from me. Okay, so let's do 7.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep.
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6, and 7.
Our winner is Daphne.
Daphne.
Yay!
Woohoo, Daphne. Daphne who?
Daphne, who got the question today.
Oh, okay.
Daphne
Daphne's her username.
Mimi. Mitch.L Daphne.
There you go, Daphne. So again, go to the link in my bio and click the I am a winner button and fill out your information there, okay, honey? And we will send you a Rebecca Dragonheart mug.
Congratulations.
All right. Awesome.
All right, now it's time for our top gifter.
Top gifter.
Our top gifter is Mom of 2 Boys 77.
Mom of 2 boys. Thank you so much, honey. You got an extra question. So you know what to do. Head over to the link in my bio, the I am a winner button, and fill out your information. All right. We will be back on again later. Again, if you are already subscribed, make sure you do, or If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube, so you can follow me there as well. And the live will be posted for you guys to see. All right, and we'll see you in a few. Bye.
Bye. That was great.